Welcome to the Fantasy Football Minute. I'm live from Nicaragua. One take. No fancy computer shit at home. Can't edit. Can't do any of those funky shits I like to do. I'm coming to you live from Hotel Puro Eteli. It's the kind of place Mandela stayed in. But what are you going to do? Actually, this place belongs to Nick, our good buddy from Drew Estate. And I stay here because the accommodations are... they're all right with me. I like the way they run things here. All right, welcome to your Fantasy Football Minute, or I like to call it the Commissioner's Corner. It's going to be more than a minute. I'm going to talk a little shit because I got to roll. It's almost 7 in the morning here, and I got to be at the factory. So listen, we started with 6 teams. I love 6 undefeated teams. After week 1, there's always 6 winners, 6 losers. Still a lot of hope. All right, unluckily, our team has become a league of have and have-nots. It's been like that since I've been in the league. We'll see what's going to happen. But for right now, let's talk about the haves. The haves are Eric with that team of Patrick Vivolo and Ramon Martinez production. Till we come to the end of that, till we come to a conclusion on that, let's just call it Shorty Core. Shorty Core's 2-0. Grasshopper Jr. is 2-0. Reyes, Strong Leg Bull, 2-0. Swallowing is 2-0, and Fernie's 2-0. I don't know what to tell you. All right, last week, Swallowing blew up, took out Fofi, the best 0-2 team in the league, which I say that every year. Fofi at some time is always the best 0-2 team in the league. Took him out. Shorty beat up on the Rain Man, which wasn't fair. I mean, the Rain Man's team was just beat the fuck up. Junior took out the firm of Martinez and Esquivel, who is now 0-2. And when I see him next, he will tell me how everybody blows up against him. Everybody blows up against me. Hector, everybody blows up against me. All right, Reyes squeaked by a decimated Surge, and the unlikely victory is Fernie beat his daddy. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, what do you say about Fernie's team? There's nothing you can do. All right, we're down to 4 undefeated. I'm sorry, we're down to 5 undefeateds. All right, so what can I tell you, bro? Fernie continues to pull rabbits out of his hat and dumbfounding all the pundits and, of course, most of us in this league. Now, since it's a short time, I don't have a lot of time to talk. Let's talk about this week's matchups, okay? Fernie takes on Shorty this week in a battle of 2-0 teams. We also have, those are the 2 big games this week, or 2 huge games. We have the 2 undefeateds going against each other, and then we have the 2 0-2 teams going against each other. I like to call it the Reality Bowl. And then I like to call it the Thanks for Playing Bowl. In the Thanks for Playing Bowl, because 0-3 is a death knell, we have Fofi against Martinez and Esquivel. Loser winner goes to 1-2. You can still hear a heartbeat. Loser, 0-3. And as I like to say, thanks for playing. I appreciate it. All right, let's see what else I got here on my sheet. We also have some must-win games this week. We have the 0-2 Surge going up against the 1-1 Pete. We also have Charlie at 0-2 going up against his former partner, Junior, the Korean Jesus. And Nimish Limited, and I say limited because there's a Patrick Vivolo collection there as well. Nimish takes on the Commish. Nimish is 0-2. And then a game with little effect, really, if you think about it. Lakers 1-1, and Hydroxycut, I'm sorry, and Reyes is 2-0. Reyes wins 3-0. If Laker loses 1-2, still alive. But if they win 2-1, still in the thick of things. So let's talk about the predictions for this week. Tough games. It's week 3 still hard. Next week starts the bye season, the bye weeks. So this is a huge win. If you can go 3-0 going into the bye, it's fantastic. You can be 2-1 going into the bye. It's great. 0-3. Not good. All right, let's look at the first game. I have Stafford's going to throw for 700 yards against the Redskins, and Surge is going to need it because his team is just beat up. He just can't catch a break. Starks gets a concussion. This guy's the most delicate 240-pound guy I've ever seen. I'm sorry, not Starks. Lacey gets a concussion, and he gets 2 points. But I think Stafford throws for 600 yards maybe. And it's going to be just enough to carry him over Pete. And not because Pete doesn't have a good team. It's because Pete has 3 fucking New York Jets on his team. And he fucking deserves to go 1-2. Love you, Pete. All right. Reyes, just like in real life. Reyes is just too much, bro. And he is just going to beat up on Lager Inc. It's going to be a reversal of poker night at Lager's house. He's going to bang him up. He's going to bang him up. He's going to bang him up. Mookie and Achilles they're hurt. Bush is hurt. The running back's a little banged up. It's a tough beginning of the season for Laker Inc. And Reyes, strong like bull, he's gonna roll over them. All right, I love these guys. I really do. They're good guys. One's gonna be a judge one day. He's gonna remember me because I'm gonna need the hookup. And the other one's gonna be making I don't know what the fuck. He's gonna be at Disney World. Esquivel and Martinez, they take on Fofi, but Fofi's team's very strong. He scored almost 200 points last week, and Fofi's a delinquent. And when you think about it, evil always beats good. So you got to take Fofi in this game. Then we have Charlie, and Charlie versus the Korean Jesus. And it's not that I'm going with my son here, but David Wilson. David Wilson gets on the field more than 30, 40 snaps. Maybe there's a chance, but I don't know. I think Korean Jesus is strong. He's 2-0, and it's not a fluke. Even though last week he just slid by. Let's not slid by. He got by a little more than a comfortable margin. But I think Korean Jesus takes down his former partner. Then we have the wake-up call of wake-up calls. It's boot camp for you, Fernie. You're going to get pummeled. Unless Shorty gets kidnapped by Arabs. Falls asleep to the control of the machine, or forgets to call Raymond to set up his lineup, Shorty's gonna bang you up, bro. 2-1. 3-1 would have been nice. You're 3-1, and I'll wear lipstick on the next commissioners meeting. All right, you go 3-0. You beat Shorty. I wear lipstick when I do this commissioners talk next week. And then there's Nim. In the battle of girth and of size and of cigars, the Warhead always beats Thunder, and the Warhead's taking you down, baby. You, Patrick, and that whole Rocky Patel fantasy football league you got going on, and I know you were trying to use Anthony as a spy. I heard about it. You guys going 0-3, baby. 0-3. The commission goes to 3-0. Swawana. Thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Minute, which ended up being 7 minutes. But what the hell? I'm in Nicaragua. I got nothing else to do until I get to the factory, and I got to talk a little shit. I miss you guys. Good luck to all of you next week, whether I'm right or wrong. The Commish. I'm out.